into the channel, my friends. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. I appreciate that. We are just getting started. Starting quite a bit earlier than regularly, folks. Just too beautiful a day. I had to get out. You know what I mean? And I didn't feel like hitting the river, so we're down here trying to catch some, let's see, our target species today are bluegill, channel catfish, and largemouth bass. Just got a spinnerbait on my one rod, and I got some worms. Still got some worms left, thanks to Miss Giggy. Yep, those donations. Let's get her started here. Let's see if we can catch some fish, and show them off to you guys. Check out that chat. You guys enjoying your weekend, by the way. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday. Fish on. That's how fast it is to catch these little guys. We might have found a spot, folks. That's our first fish of the day, number 1. Cool little blue geeky. Yeah, a little bluegill. Cool guys. Think we're cool. Little slippery little sucker, ain't he? And that's our first fish of the day. See, that'll go about 5 inches. Cool little guy. These guys are awesome when you get them up close. Check out the colorations on that guy. Just see if I can hold him still at that close a range. With some bronze colorations and everything. Stripes. See, buddy? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, one more. Let's get one more on the boat before we check out that chat. We pull our worm down again. We got a tiny little sliver of a worm. Might learn artificial on here. These guys are just so fast. That's our second of the day, folks. Number 2. Cool guys. Little guys fight for their side. Number 2. Alright, once I'm done with this one, we'll come and check out that chat. See who's in, my friends. The little guy? Yeah, that one's much browner. Check that's a male there. I try to put up a little bit of a wind block. Hopefully it's helping a little bit. I'm not sure if it is or not. Well, I'll check that out here in just a second. We got a little bit of a wind. The temperature is about 78 degrees right now. It's supposed to get about 85 degrees, so a little warmer. But see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, our wind block is still in place. Gonna be a little hard to read, folks. Our backup cell phones. Yeah, it ain't working. Let's see, Danny's in the house. That's a 5th live feed in a row. Danny says, Mike. Hey, Danny, brother, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Let's see, there he is. Let's see, Johnny Lamb. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you. Johnny Lamb says MVP. Yep, thank you guys for coming back into our channel. Yes, this is our channel, my friends. Let's see, 10 people in and 11 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. We are caught up with chat. Let's get back to the fishing. Yeah, I know it's a little earlier for my feed, but what the heck, the fish are hitting. Let's get some catching. I'm sure there's a pretty good channel setting over here too. I just gotta get through. Yeah, but that bobber goes sideways. Usually a bite. We also have a bass lure on we're going to try. I want to see turn
Colorado. This water's pretty mucky down here right now. It's pretty algae, like microorganisms. A ton of them down here. Come on, buddies. I know you're there. The further I get over here to the left, the more I'm going to get them. We just got started. Already got 2 on the boat. There's number 3. These guys are fighting. These guys. Just gotta let them. Yeah, that's our third of the day. Number 3. Number 3.
That's our third on the board. Yeah, I think I'll take a few casts with the spinnerbait here. See if there's any bass around. Number 3. Yeah, that's a much darker one too. Definitely a male. Yeah, that one's flapping his tail. Check him out. You guys are cool. Alright, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What the heck? Let's try a few casts. I've got on one of Steve Turner's crappiemanjigs.com. Yeah, this is one of his spinnerbaits he sent me. I've still got it. I've got like a couple hundred bass. Always one branch over your head, huh? That's a given, no matter where you're gonna fish. I hate it when it does this too. You gotta go weirdly around that tip. Yeah, this definitely looks like a nice little school of scatter. One of the real tricks of casting spinnerbait is not just to cast the reel. If you're going to get fish on it, if you do it like that, keep your sense of feel of what that spinnerbait is doing. Bump something, work it kind of slow there, give it a second, and let it roll over that structure. If it stops spinning, not supposed to, like if you're like in mid-range, there's no structure around, set that hook. A lot of times the bass will hit this moving slightly faster than the bait itself, which will mean that your blade just stops spinning. You're not going to feel the fish hit. Man, there's a little tricky getting this cast around here, huh? Yeah, I want to cast this right down the edge of this concrete. Nipping at it. I'm gonna bugger and quit it. Yeah, we're probably not going to stay in this spot forever. We're going to move around a bit. That's too cool. Man on a dang old bang. Yep, that was another bluegill. Bluegill or catfish. It's hard to tell between a bass or a bluegill or a catfish when they hit it. Bluegill will hit it about the same way. They'll like smack it like they're like that little ding 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 stuff. Kind of get your heart racing when you feel a little bluegill nipping at it, though. Alright, let's get back to fishing with this. I think I'll put on a fresh worm. 3 little bluegies are tearing that one up, so maybe there's a catfish over there. Probably, there's got to be a catfish over there. Just get through these little suckers. Take just a piece of that worm.
find that right up the hook. Get on there just like so. That'll work. I probably got a bite on this one. Pointed out. Looks like those bass with channel are going to be holding right off the edge of this guy.
Catch anything?
A lot of bluegills so far. Bites are bites, right? What do you got? That's a little bigger bluegill. Number 3. Yeah, I'll go about 6-7 inches on that one.
Yeah, I can hold that one about a mouth. A lot lighter of a bluegill, kind of purplish. Gorgeous colors, folks. That's a beautiful little bluegill. That's our third of the day, folks. Number 3. And we're catching fish, so can't complain, right? Cannot complain. He'll go about 5 3/4. So he's not quite a 6-incher. He's getting there. By next year he'll be big enough. Right, see you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. I tell you what, let's check that chat, see what's going on. Let's see, 19 people in. Let's see, 30. Wow, 38 thumbs up already, folks. Dang. Appreciate that, my friends. Thank you. And I'm not sure, our chat might be frozen here. Chat filter, all. Oh, not. Yep, she was frozen there. Sorry about that, folks. Let's see, Johnny Lamb says, Danny laughing his butt off. Sorry about that, folks. Our chat was frozen there for a minute. And Chris, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you. Little early morning glitch on YouTube. We had our chat frozen there for a minute. Let's see, Johnny Lamb says, Chris. Let's see, Legendary Princess is in the house. What's going on, Legendary Princess? I appreciate you coming in, my friend. Let's see, Johnny Lamb says hi again. Alright, let me pop this off here so I can read the chat a little bit better. Let's see, David says hi. Thanks for coming in, David. Thank you. Let's see, in Gaza, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, Gaza. I appreciate that, my friend. And see, Julie, what's going on, Julie? Hi, Julie. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see, Danny says, Gaza, hi, Danny says Julie. And Julie says, hey, everyone. Let's see, Chris says Julie. Let's see, Ron, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Let's see, great day to catch, LOL. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out here right now, folks. This is a little park called O'Fallon Park. This is a lake they will be stocking with trout very soon. Probably by the end of this month or the beginning of next one. Fishing with Jackson, what's going on? Fishy Fingers Jackson, thanks for coming in, my friend. And see Lisa, hi Lisa. Thank you for coming in, my Lisa. I appreciate everyone coming in. I hope you guys enjoying your weekend. Let's see, California. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you. Boy, just a few moments of that chat being frozen. I hate it when that happens. Yep, no, that's a bluegill. Yep. That's a bluegill there. There's some nice catfish and stuff in here, though, Paul. Thanks for coming in, Paul. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. Let's see. Ron says, nice, bro. See, California. See, AS Zone. What's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. See, remember me, Grandpa. Have a good day. All right, I appreciate that coming in, my friend. Let's see. Stay fishing. See, Raymond, thanks for coming in, my friend. I appreciate that, guys. Guys and gals out in YouTube. Let's see, 21 people in, 31 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. All right, let's get back to the fishing. And make sure I set this chat so I know where the heck I am. All righty. Looking pretty good. We got a nice little one on here right now. Catfish. They're around. We just gotta find something. Make sure our hook's not. Very thin wire. And this is quite literally my bluegill hook. They're number 10. Very thin wire. Very good bluegill, small catfish. I forgot. Yeah, our wind block is basically a piece of cardboard that pushes in there to keep just a little bit of that wind off the bottom of the speaker part. It don't work great, but it does work a little bit, especially on like windy days like this. Back to the fish. Fifth of the day. Man, they must be stacked up in here. Another 5.5 incher. Yeah, that's our fifth of the day, folks. Cool little guy. Number 5, folks. Number 5. Yeah, when they're about 5 inches, they get to be a little hard to hold, but over about 6 inches, I can hold those guys better. Well, you gotta love doing this, folks. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, my friend. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Ducks in the water. Tell you what, let me try over here for a minute. There seems to be so many of them over there. Watch it not be over. Yes, still over there too. They're still over there. Yeah, someone told me down here all the fish were dead in the lake. Seemed like it to me. Like, there's a big fish kill, all the fish died. I don't see it. I do not see it. And our target species today are bass, catfish, and bluegill. Got him. Got him. Another nice little bluegill. It's our 6th of the day, number 6. I should probably get a little closer to you guys so I can show you guys these guys without having to move all the way to the camera. Number 6, folks, number 6. Awesome little guys, right? That's cool little guys. You gotta love them. I mean, they're more than willing to hit in pretty much any kind of conditions. I've caught them through the ice. I mean, that's how much these guys are just. Yeah, another 5 incher. See, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry about the wind. I tried to put a little wind block there. Hopefully, it's helping a little bit. You need a microphone that works with this cell phone. All my microphones, when I change them, were incompatible with it. Pretty simple technique, just a small piece of worm on there, bobber, just weightless. Just kind of every once in a while give that a little flicker. Yeah, the wind's blowing across this lake, so it's actually much worse on the other side of the lake. Probably, to be honest, the side of the lake probably should be fishing for bass. Got him. Another one. Number 7, folks. Number 7. Yeah, this is so much easier to catch fish down here than on the river. But the size, yeah. Cool guys, though. Number 7, folks. Number 7. And check out that eye when you get them real close. Isn't that cool eye? A little, like almost brownish red stripe there. See, buddy? Number 7. Let's get one more, folks, and I'll come check that chat again. I got out a little early today. I thought, what the heck? Let's do some pond fishing today. Saturday, we went down the river yesterday, struggled. There's a lot of grass carp in there, real shallow, but they were being very, very finicky. Check out the end of my last 5 feet. I spent an hour trying to get them suckers to hit. Threw everything in front of them. They were running through my lines, but I couldn't get them to hit nothing. I spent another 2 hours after the feed before I finally hooked one, and then it popped off. So those guys, I believe they're in there spawning, which kind of explains why they're not eating. Sometimes when they're up, nesting, the difference between spawning and nesting, bedding and nesting is that a fish that beds will actually dig its own bed for its offspring and then sit there and watch its offspring, while a fish that nests just lays their eggs and fertilizes them and moves on. Your species that nest are usually panfish, catfish. Species of fish that nest are like carp, grass carp, species of buffalo carp, suckers will do that. Let's see. Species of trout and steelhead, they'll also do the nesting thing where they'll just come into the shallow, drop their eggs, fertilize them, and they're gone. Now they're very particular about where they lay their eggs. They like to lay them in like very small, gravelly rocks. Areas for those eggs to kind of hide. Fish that bed tend to be a little bit less picky about it. I pulled it right when he pulled at it. Yep. Stinker? Still hooked his butt. Sheesh, man. Man, that's about a 4-inch or good googly, man. And I hooked him on the outside of the mouth. Wow. Wow, that's a little guy. Sheesh, man, that'd be one bite down in the river. That's a little guy, folks. That's number 8, though. Number 8, folks. That's like a little hybrid. See, buddy? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what I should do while I'm manning the chat, let me put a little bit more worm on and cast this out deeper. If there are any catfish out here deeper. That way we can always keep a rod out. So what we're gonna do is what the heck? Yeah, that worm popped. Yeah. You ever seen a worm pop before? That was weird. We're gonna cast this out just deeper while we're manning that cast. We've always got a rod out. Gross. A worm popped. Popped like a little firecracker. An air bubble in it. Or something, I don't know. Let's see, Chris says, Raymond. Let's see, stay fishy, says Chris. Let's see, AC says, show us the bait. Yes, we're using small let me show you. Show us the bait.
All right. We've got neon green worms.
We're taking the tiniest piece of those and putting them on the hook. See that little itty bitty piece? And these are the neons. Yep, they're store bought.
Hooked himself. Hooked himself on that one. Number 8, folks. Number 8. They're a little bit bigger out there, deeper though. I mean, that's not nice. Another little 6-incher.
Number 8. Yep. See, I can hold that one quite a bit easier. Number 8, folks. Number 8. Kind of bronzy gold colors on that one. All right, see you, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you. And I thought I saw that line taking off. We're just taking little pieces of these worms and putting them on here. We got like a number 10 thin wire. It's a panfish hook. Lost track of it in the shade there.
All right, let's see what's going on with the chat. Let's see, Danny says, hi, Caden. Yes, sir, Caden, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Let's see, River, what's going on? Appreciate you coming in. Riverside, thanks for coming in. River says, hey, Danny. Let's see, Chris. Let's see, Chris says hi again. Let's see, Danny says, it looks like a really nice day, day at the lake. Yeah, it definitely is, my friends. 75, getting to about 85 degrees. It's still kind of cool out right now. I'm probably going to have to shed the sweatshirt eventually. I hope that little wind block I got is kind of protecting you guys a little bit. There's a bite. He's sitting way out there.
Knock that worm up that hook. This is a whole technique I use for fishing lakes. Mid part of the summer, early fall,
Late spring. It's just a weightless bobber out there with a little piece of worm. All right, let me pop these off right now. Sheesh, dude. Man, they're hitting fast out there.
on again. On again. Number 9. Man, you guys are getting fast. Man, they're getting fast.
Number 9, folks. Number 9. That's another gold color one. Gold and brown. Well, these guys are just gorgeous fish. Number 9. All right, see you, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you. What am I doing to keep these guys from hitting right now? If I had a knife, I'd cut the little buggers up, but I don't think I'd bring my knife with me. Eventually, well, you usually just run out of little guys after a while.
They'll kind of hook them all. Right No, might be just in a spot where there's tons of them. Might be just stacked in here right now, folks. Let's see. PA, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that, guys. Guys and gals out there on YouTube. Let me see if I can pop this off again and see this chat a little better. Let's see, let's see, Hamilton, what's going on? Sir Hamilton. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, from this angle, see, we can see the bobber over here, so I can... Let's see, Danny says, hi, Hamilton. Let's see, Andy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Danny says hi there. Let's see, we've got 9 of them so far, folks. And that bobber's going down again. Let's go. Trying to put a little bit more purple here so I can get a catfish. The stickers won't leave it alone. Down there, even further. It's a good 15, 20 feet. That's about as far as I can get. That wind blow that over again. Let's see. Yeah, our backup cell phone is kind of still on the fritz right now, folks. So I'm reading this the old-fashioned way. Let's see, Jade, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry about the wind, folks. I'm trying to handle it right now. Let's see, how are your tight lines? Let's see, we've caught 9 bluegills so far today. Boy, that wind is just being a nuisance right now, folks. I'm not sure. There goes the bobber down again. There goes the bobber down again. About 9 of these guys are about to break into the double digits already. Ain't been on but 15, 20 minutes. Already bite. Already. Number 10, folks. Number 10. See, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. These guys are being relentless today. Before I throw this thing, I'm getting dead. Watch it now. Now I'm sitting here and do this, they will get it. Windy today. Got to put in the whiz lock again. Then I take the tripod, cell phone out of the tripod. I have to do that. I'm afraid. I'm gonna hit again. Give it just a second. Number 11. 11, folks. Number 11. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you.
Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday.
Yeah, I put it in the rod holder just in case, you know, big old catfish or carp wants to hit it. We don't lose a rod. I feel pretty dumb going out in the lake and getting the rod back down here. Not quite as dumb when I do it down on the river because there's some monster fish down there, but when I do it in the lake, I feel kind of dumb. Let's see, Jade says hi. Let's see, Denny says hi, Jade. And let's see, Skeeter, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, Skeeter. I appreciate that, my friend. Skeeter says cheers, everyone. Let's see, Paul says hello, Skeeter. Let's see, Skeeter says Paul. I haven't seen you in a while, Skeeter. I appreciate you coming in and visiting. Let's see, Chris says Skeeter. Skeeter says Chris. Let's see, Chris says Jade. Let's see, Kevin says, good afternoon, Mike. How are you doing? Let's see, Chris says, hey, Kevin. Kevin says, good afternoon, Chris. So I hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday, my friends. All right, we are back with another bite. Gotta go.
Thinkers, man. They're everywhere over here, folks. Every cat.
All the fish were dead in this lake. Don't look like it to me. So we've caught 11 bluegill, and this is our first channel catfish. That is a gorgeous little channel catfish. That'd be perfect eating size. Get 2 of them, fry them suckers up, that'd be awesome. Yeah, he wants to go back in, he's smacking the heck out of my hand. Let's hold this on here for a minute so YouTube pushes this towards the thing there. Yeah, he's talking to us. I'm gonna let you go here in a minute, buddy. No worries. Just a gorgeous fish. Get him a little bit closer to the camera. He wants to go. He wants to go. He wants to go. They always doing that right before I'm ready to go. You ever notice that? Like you're going back in the water here in just a split second. He wants to go. Meow meow. You buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, we caught a channel catfish. Sorry about the wind, folks. It's a little bit of breezy out here. 19 people in, 32 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Chris says Jade. Skeeter says Jade. Let's see, Gloria, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Gloria says good morning. Good morning, Gloria. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday, and hope you're having a great weekend. Let's see, Danny says, PNW. Let's see, Danny says, Skeeter. Let's see, Paul says, hey, nice little catfish. Yes, we've caught 11 bluegill and 1 channel catfish so far. Let's see, Danny says, Kevin. Let's see, Tony, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Tony says hi. Let's see, Skeeter says, Danny. Let's see, Danny says hi, Gloria. It's a beautiful day right now, folks. Let's see, EL Outdoors. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. EL says hi. You're having a great day, EL. Let's see, Danny says hi, EL. Let's see, EL says, WSP. Yeah, I know about the wind. I apologize. I'm going to put the thing right back in here. Try to keep the wind down as much as possible. And there we go. Let's see, Paul says hello. Hopefully that's keeping that wind from hitting the part of the cell phone that picks up the volume. TL says, yeah. Let's see, hey, Mr. Let's see, Dan, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that, guys. Let's see, Land of Steel. Nope, that is, Lindstorm. Boy, that's an interesting one. Lindstorm, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Lindstorm says Mike. Hi, Lindstorm. I hope you're enjoying your Saturday, my friend. Denny says, Paul, Epics, Denny. Let's see, Gloria, let's see. Sorry about the wind, folks. Let's see, Colby, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my... Oh, I got you. It's Colby. I got you. That's a different account, my friend. You got me on that one. Everyone's always changing daggone accounts. I only got 3 accounts. I got Helgermite, Mike Pekarski, and MVP. Jeez, dudes. All right, let's get back to the fishing. 22 people in and 35 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're doing a combo bass, catfish, and bluegill today, my friends. Already caught 11 bluegill and 1 channel catfish. I did catch 1 bass right before I began the feed. I figured that was about the time to get her started. I know it's a little earlier than my regular feed. Dang old trees. I wonder why I was flipping underhanded. I forgot I got trees over my head. Duh. Yeah, we're also casting one of Steve Turner, CrappieManJigs.com, one of his spinnerbaits. Big old Colorado bladed spinnerbait. I love this guy. I don't know how many bass I've caught on this thing this year. A couple hundred. That's already getting a bite. I want to get the spinnerbait in. I can't do it. Ah. That's our 12. Number 12. That's our 12th bluegill of the day, folks. Number 12. Number 12. Another gold colored one, folks. Number 12. Another gorgeous guy. Is out. See you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a bunch of grass over
obviously. I want to get my, they won't let me even cast my daggone spinnerbait. I should bomb the spinnerbait out there deep. Too much work slow rolling a spinnerbait out deep. Another bite. Every single cast. Oh, got him. Number 13. Number 13, folks. Number 13. Another nice bluegill. Yeah, we're using a very thin wire hook, so you can get these hooks out of these guys. Not doing them too much harm.
Number 13, folks. Number 13. That's another cool guy. Well, he needs to be bait side down the river, but we're not on the river, so see you, buddy. Thank you. I'm getting bluegill fingers.
Ever catch enough bluegill to where your fingers start? I've never done that before. I remember getting red ear finger, but not bluegill finger. We need another worm on this one. This one's really getting nuts. Back on here. Where did I get that catfish? That was like right out in the middle over here. Yeah, over there. Bluegill catfish. Rolling on his spinnerbait. Why is it not looking now? Right over the tree, Michael. Right over the tree. That's the first catch of this fight. We're not staying in this spot forever. There are other spots to try up and down the shoreline. Let me see if something's going to hit that right when it's more.
Check that chat. What's going on? Yeah, thanks to a donation from Miss Giggy, we're still using. We still got bait to catch fish. Let's see. Danny says Lindstrom. Let's see. Colby says, how is the swim up the main account? Oh, this is your main account. I got you, my friend. Let's see. Danny's laughing his butt off. Yeah, we've caught 12 bluegill on one channel catfish so far today. Now, I think we're up to 13 now, folks. Yeah, 13 bluegill. We also caught a channel catfish, Danny. Let's see, Sandy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, Sandy. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Sandy. Hi. Hello. Hello. And Ed, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Ed says hi. Let's see, Danny says Ed, brother. Let's see, Ed says Paul. Let's see, Colby says thanks, brother. There's a bike gotta go.
I was just gone. Man, it was running in with it. I don't think it was running in with it for a while there.
That's number 14, folks. Number 14. So we've got 14 bluegill and 1 channel catfish so far. That's another like 5. Yeah, another 5-incher. Not massive per se, but definitely good little bluegies. Definitely good little bluegill. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you.
Look where he knocked my worm. Way up the daggone hook. Is that hook okay? We're using a very thin wire hook, so these guys, don't hurt them. Very small, thin wire hook is very, comes out very easily. Yeah, I'm interested in trying up and down this shoreline right now. If it's good right here, it's usually good on the rest of this. I caught the one bass sitting here. There's probably a real big one out here, but getting those bigger ones to hit, with bigger bass, with 3 or 4 pounders, it can be a toss-up. I mean, you can come down here and that's all you get, or there's nothing you can throw in front of them to get them to hit. I hit the tree, but I do it in one board up a little bit. Hopefully the wind's going to die down a little bit. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, Bob just disappears in that shade over there pretty quick. I think it's good there.
If I'd have bought my knife, I'd been able to make some cut bait down here right now, but I didn't bring it. Like a relaxing day, I wasn't gonna. Let's see, Colby says 11 bluegill and 1 channel catfish. Let me pin that up. Let's see, Ed says fish. And it says, yep, 14 bluegill and 1 channel catfish. I got you, Ed. There you go, Ed. Sorry about being a little behind with chat right now, folks. 13 people in, 37 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Let's see, Andy says honk honk. Yeah, a lot of people honk their horns. What, did I miss that one? Well, I thought I pinned that up right, but it didn't pin up right. Where'd it go? See, Danny, hello MVP. Oh, there it is. There you go.
Alright, we finally got that pinned up right. Alright, keep up with it. Every cast I just pull it out of that one's mouth. Guys, just tuning in. Thank you. Appreciate it, my friend. You guys are enjoying your Saturday. Weekend's going pretty good. That was bigger. That was pulling my drag. And
try to hook that one. I think they're a little further over here. That one's gonna hit again? I don't know. Sure hope that wind block coming. When I get closer to that tree, I stop getting the light. Get you guys a little bit closer to me over here to the right over to the left over here. That way you guys can keep up with the camera and the feed a little bit better. Because I'm getting a little far away from you, unfortunately. Let's see, move you guys right over here. Keep this camera entertaining. 11 people in, 40 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. I appreciate that, my friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That bobber's just gone. Disappeared. Yeah, that. A snag. The old stinker got me snagged. Crap. Well, he popped it too. Oh man, I don't want to lose my bobber. Come on, hook. That's a big tree. And he just dove into that tree too. I don't want to move this whole tree, but I'm going to have to. I at least want to get my bobber back. I don't mind losing the hook, but I don't want to lose my bobber. I'm pulling a whole tree in, folks. That's probably as close as I'm going to get her. I can get her a little closer. There it goes. We're bringing in a whole tree right now, folks. There. And I even got the fish still. And I even caught the fish. Oh, stinker. You pulled me into a daggone tree. That's number 15, folks. Number 15. Stinker pulled me into a tree. Number 15, folks. Check them out next color and that sun. When you get them in that sunlight, they're just some gorgeous colors, folks. Number 15. That's about another About 5 3/4. Still not 6. That reddish coloration on. That's why I got that that little swim thing on there. See, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Plus, I got a stick bass. Well, that's a big stick bass. They're too chewy though. It's a little bit too chewy for me. I still got this dang thing tangled up in this tree. And no wonder that wouldn't come off. Man. It's gonna take me a minute to get this off, folks. That's off the big stick. And that's off the small stick. I might have spooked that spot a little bit doing that too. I'm afraid. Usually when you pull up structure from a location, it kind of spooks them. Boy, did I just tie up in a daggone knot so bad. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna have to retie. This is not gonna come off. This is gonna knot up. Now watch what happens when I pull that. Mink. Alright, let me get another hook.
Instead of fighting with that knot,
Let's just retie.
I do have tiny, like,
Little bluegill hooks.
I've got a lot of my trout and bluegill hooks.
Yeah. Catfish and carp hooks. I'm down to my last one. By the way, if you guys want to donate, PayPal and Cash App, links in the description. You can put anything you want into that message. All that information is confidential. It will never be shared with anyone. I will shout you out on the live feed for the donation, but for I will not mention numbers. All that stuff helps out the channel so much, my friends. Hook's retied. And our bobber. This is what I didn't want to lose. I just bought this thing. One of the few things I had to have, because I know the upcoming season, I needed a bobber. Bobber for crappie fishing, for bluegill fishing, catfish fishing. Let me get my lighter. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're down here at O'Fallon Park in St. Louis, Missouri. It's we're about a. I'm not sure the distance from this to the arch. Probably about maybe a mile. Mile as the crow flies. Now, if you're going to drive around, it'd be quite a much further because, you know, the streets wind and turn all over the place. Boy, them geese just made a heck of a racket there, didn't they? Get a worm on this. Get a worm on this. See if these fish are not spooked down here, and I'll check that chat. Yeah, we've had these worms for over a week, so they're at their very limits. These are store-bought guys, so they don't survive great. Once you take them out of that super deep cold, they don't do so good. Hopefully, I didn't spook that spot too much. Probably did. Probably have to move now. Let's see. So far, we've caught, let's see, 15 bluegill and 1 channel catfish so far. I caught a bass off the feed, but that don't count. Seems like the wind's dying down a little bit. That's a good thing. Hopefully you guys don't have that in the background. So I might have spooked this spot, you know, pulling that brush out of there. You notice I let the majority of it float back down. Cause this lake, it needs some structure. It really does. People don't fish around these little sticks and stuff. Obviously because you're going to get snagged at one time or another, but a little pond like this needs some kind of structure. Back to that chat in a minute, folks. I'm trying to see if I can keep this spot from freezing. Probably did. Yeah, they don't like it when you pull their homes out of the water. Think about it, if your house lifted up off the ground and then goes back on down to the ground, you'd be a little hard pressed to want to eat a meal for a little bit, right? Yeah, we were really catching them too there for a minute. Of course, there's plenty of spots down here we can move right on the other side over here. Or heck, we could try right in the middle of these trees over here. There might be some big ones sitting in. There's a line of like sticks down here where they could be setting. Yeah, I probably spooked them. Take a cast out here deeper. I'll go get my my rod holder and we'll check that chat. I just cast right over the tree, dummy. Sheesh. Look before you cast, Michael. That's better. Let me get my rod holder. Yeah, just in case something big hits it, I don't want to lose a rod. Now he's hitting it. He went out a little deeper. There's number 16. Number 16, folks. Number 16. Number 16. Place your bets, place your bets, place your bets. Number 16, folks. Number 16. All right. That's a very thin wire hook, so all you have to do is pull back from behind it. Bye-bye. Yeah, our worms are kind of going over here. We need to use them anyways. Yeah, whenever they grab it, they take off and go straight for the dang trees. Alright, check that cat. What's going on? We're in the sun right here, so I gotta pull her back a little bit. Let's see. 10 people in, 42 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Colby. Let's see, Ed. Yep, Fish Ed. Let's see, Paul. Let's see, Jay Fishing. What's going on? Jay Fishing says hi. Let's see, Cold Creek Adventures. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Danny with the, oh, good googly. Yeah, I know, I caught a tree. Let's see, Cold Creek says, I was blue and that was a bite. One more honey, alligator. Thinker. A little bigger of a bluegill. Number 16. Yep, number 16, folks. Number 16. We can do some bass fishing, folks. I know this can be boring after a while, but it sure is fun to be setting out here and catching some bluegill. Just a cool guy, number 16. All right, buddy. Take that hook. Bend her back. Pop it right out. Okay? Every time. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And we can do some bass fishing, folks. They're just getting boring. I'm sure there's some bass up and down the shoreline. But I don't want to leave all my stuff over here. I hate getting it out of sight. Not that I'm gonna have any problems with it. I hate leaving it sitting around.
I didn't take that much stuff with me. I just got my scooter, my backpack, and bait.
Yeah, we can do some bass fishing if you guys are getting bored. No worries.
Got 16 bluegill and a tail catfish so far. What I do with my daggone lid?
It probably blew away in the wind. I just realized that. So, worm probably blew away in the wind. I think we can leave the rod here, but for the rest of the stuff, we better just be on the safe side, keep our scooter, while we go out down the bank and pick a few cast bass. Quite see this over here anyways. I need to move it over here to the other side. Yeah, I went by the pantry on the way down here. They gave me a few little things. Snack bag, you know, like cookies and stuff, other sweets and variables. All right, I think that'll be okay for now. Because that'll be in plain sight. We can see that from right over here. Gonna take a few bass casts down here, see what's going on. All right, that looks pretty good. We're gonna back that up just a little bit. Should be okay. There we go. Yeah, I've got on one of Steve Turner's crappiemanjigs.com, one of the spinner baits he gave me. I should be on a smaller spinner bait than this, to be honest. I do have a smaller one in my bag. I could just put a smaller one on. Seems like the shad down here are pretty small right now. Slow roll that in right there. Didn't bump nothing. I bumped it right there. That was the concrete wall. Hit a tree. Guys are getting bored, I can do some bass fishing. Might be able to get one down here. Hopefully can. There's usually a lot of smaller ones down here, pound, 2 pounds. Be a little tough to get to hit sometimes. You gotta, oh, that was up right there. That was a bass about Grabbed onto the end of it. This might be too big of a spinnerbait, I'm afraid. I might have to put a smaller one on. This is my second feed in a row, guys. I know. I figured, you know, it's a beautiful day, and all this stuff tackle was donated by Steve Turner. I wouldn't have much of anything right now if it wasn't for him. That'll work for thing if I can find my little mini spinnerbait here. I got a smaller one, a little Strike King size. Gets more strikes, but it's not Steve Turner's bait. That's the problem with it. Just take this tube, pull that up and over the top of that. It's got a whole little skirt on there. I missed it. Huh. Oops. Plus, these tubes are salt impregnated. Gives a little extra scent. Right, that should work fine. Hope. Tell you what, let's just put on a casting or something. I'm thinking about it. Casting the right trailer and stuff can be a little tricky on occasion. Not as easy as you think. Can't fight that. Come on, there it goes. There it goes. Those fingers are a little longer. Alright, that should work for that. Now I just need a little trailer on that. Color do I want to add to that? I find with Colorado bladed, paddle tails don't really work. You need something like a something like a straight worm or a curly tail is about as far as you want to go. I even go so far as to use like this, ends of like yum dingers and that type of thing. Because when this blade spins, that tail is just gonna wobble. It's gonna wobble pretty good. Haven't gotten that on quite right. Trying. It's got to be right over that head of that thing. I'm doing this because the skirt. I wore the skirt off of this one. I caught so many fish on this thing. I literally, the skirt fully fell apart. Just kind of improvising it to create a rubber skirt. Not going to be perfect, but it should do. That should do. Let me retie this. Yeah, I ain't got a lot of money, you guys know, for fishing lures and stuff, so I have to improvise. I have to repair a lot of stuff, place a lot of stuff. Takes a little while. Takes some improvisation, takes some like clever thinking. Gotta kind of think outside the box on occasions. Like the skirt fell off this spinnerbait. What do? Let's see. Oh yeah, I'll just use the back of a tube jig, turn that backwards so that it creates a skirt on the tip of that, and then just use a little yum dinger trailer to hold it up. This should be small enough too to wear some big old long-eared bass with it. Alright, that's tied on. Yeah, I think everyone was getting bored of me fishing for bluegill bluegill and catfish. So I figured, you know what, I'll start fishing for some bass. Numbers went down pretty slow, so I figured, you know, change her up, put on a little bass lure. See if I can get some largemouth down here. There's usually some down here. Now getting them to hit is another matter. Most of the time down here on this lake, cool spinner bait or like a little top water if the water's wind's not blowing like heck like it is right now. Unfortunately, it's blowing pretty bad right now, folks. And of course, I left my lighter down there. Up my line. Got it, Frank. Your tag. Tagging on your spinnerbait can play same. Oh yeah, if you're gonna cast a spinnerbait, you gotta trim the tag ends off your spinnerbaits because the tag end on the spinnerbait will you know, kind of mess up the blade on the lure. It'll get in the way. It'll stop that blade from spinning. Break here. It's making it impossible. That little stinker lit. The lighter lit there. Alright, we got a smaller spinnerbait on here. Make sure if I got a tie, got my lighter in my pocket. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave my scooter down there forever. I'll go back and get it. That just does not act right. Action. I don't think that. That'll work. That'll work, folks. I'm sorry about that. It took me so long. Yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna work fine. My personal best out of it this year in this lake is 7 pounds. So there are some big ones in this lake. Let me go give our gear. We'll move down here a little bit further. It's gonna take me a minute to get our stuff. Thanks for your patience. I appreciate it, my friends. Yeah, it seems like everyone was getting bored of me catching a bluegill and a little catfish, so I figured, you know what, why not switch over and let's see if we can catch some bass. Alright, let's move down a little bit and I'll check that chat, see what's going on. Yeah, I want to move down just next. Oh, boy, I want to take a few casts by this thing, too. I could probably do it from this angle over here. Hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday, my friends, by the way. Hope your weekend's going okay. Alright. Cool little spot here. Alright, let's see what's going on with the chat. Let's see, Cole, let's see, 15 bluegill on catfish. Alright, gotcha. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. Let's see, Ed says hi. Let's see, and Fat Cat, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you. Let's see, Chris says, hey, Danny. And see, Jason, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, False North. I appreciate that, my friends. And see, Crazy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, Crazy. I appreciate it. Crazy says, hey, Danny. Let's see, Randy Rhino, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, Randy. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Let's see, I'm already in LOL. Let's see, Ryan says hi. I appreciate you coming in, my friend. Thank you. Let's see, Lucas, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Lucas says, Mike. I appreciate it, guys. Guys and gals out there on YouTube. We've already caught 16 bluegill on a channel catfish so far today. I catch bass, it's just I never catch the daggone things on live feed. I do not know why. Maybe today's the day I get some nice ones. Boy, this would be an awesome place to cast a worm over here for a minute. Remember where the camera is. My back pain. That was a Adam pulled off on me though. Not very big. About 8 or 10 inch bass, maybe. This would be an awesome little place to cast a worm. I'm gonna have to go back and get a worm here. This looks too good to not take a cast with a worm here. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Not that difficult to move her around. Yeah, that's the tricky part. Once you start doing that, is you got to get your gear back together, right? Yeah, I know my bluegill and bass runs, little catfish and stuff on these lakes. I haven't been doing great reviews on them, I'm afraid, but I just think because YouTube's not really used to me bouncing around like this, so it doesn't know where to push me. See that? I go right in the middle of that stuff and not a nibble. That's telling me there's something bigger over there. It's telling me there's something a little bit more, a little bigger over here, kind of a predator or something in the way. Yeah, I guess I'm off beat a little bit there, aren't I? Need to be over to the left a little bit more. Sorry about that. Another disadvantage of working with the camera like that is you have to keep checking your angles. Because you have the tendency to put it incorrectly in the wrong spots. That little deeper. I think it's a little deeper over here. Just about a maybe half inch. Tree over my head. Glad I noticed that. See that? Sitting over there, no little bluegill bites. That's telling me there's something bigger over here. Either a small catfish or bigger catfish, maybe even a big old bass or something sitting in there. If I was a big bass, that's where I'd be sitting right at that edge there, right underneath this spot, kind of tuckered in sideways so that my coloration's blended in with the background. That way I can really ambush my prey. Even though bass are really hard predators, they're actually quite opportunistic predators. They try to camouflage themselves so that their prey don't actually get to see them. Before they realize there's a predator there, gulp. That was biting already. Come on, buddy. I saw you hit it. Yeah, the wind's not quite as bad over here, I'll admit. Right? The wind's just a little bit better over here. That's interesting. I'm not getting any little bites over here. Tree right there. Tree over there. Alright. Gonna get my rod over on my bag. Where's my bag? Here's our rod over right here. Iron rock, that ain't going nowhere. That ain't going in there.
Not getting any little bites over here. All them bluegill are stacked over there in that one spot. There doesn't seem to be many over here. That was my first bite. He was really messing with it. Looky-loos. Looks okay. I don't know why I keep changing the angle over there. Let's see, Danny says hi, Lucas. Let's see, Seth Johnson Outdoors. Appreciate you coming in, Seth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you doing, Seth? 17 people in, and let's see, 37 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, my friends. Yep, today we're doing some bluegill, bass, and catfishing. Already caught 16 bluegill and, well, I think 17 now. 17 bluegill and 1 channel catfish. This looks too good to not stop here for a minute and see if there are any nice channel catfish or something sitting here. Someone's just really messing with it out there. I have looked some big carp like this too in the past. What are you doing right there, Michael? What do you see? Pick that out on that other spot over there. Wouldn't have taken 10 seconds to get a bite from the bluegill. These guys are spooky over here. We're gonna keep moving around today. Keep them moving. I have like one little 8 or 10 long bass that hit that spinnerbait I had on, but I missed it. It's like he might have just grabbed the blade of them. Surprising. You usually don't get bass to grab the blade of yours. You usually grab the hook part. That call. I hear that call all over the city. When it backfires like that. Probably time to get a tune-up, huh? I'm not going to use bluegill bite. Taking you.
bluegill right there? I can see it there. Wind almost blew me right off my feet. See that? We got a little bit of wind today, folks. It's making things interesting. Right there. Take a few casts. Appreciate you guys spending your quality weekend with me. A little bit of your time and energy. I really do appreciate that, my friends. I think what they say on YouTube, well, on Google, is that a good 4-hour live feed, 25 to 30 minutes for an individual to stay in for that feed is really, really good. Yep, popping again. I'm so surprised I haven't gotten that many bluegill bites. A couple little, very, very small peck bites today. Shied away from it. I'm scared or something. I don't know. It said there's probably a predator or something in here messing with it. There's a big little 4 or 5 pound bass in here. Some big old catfish sitting in here. Probably spooking them a little bit. Check that cat, see what's going on. Let that bobber sit out there for a couple minutes. Let's see, Willie. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. Willie says hi, Danny. Let's see, Danny says Robert. Yes, sir, Robert. What's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Robert says, where am I at? Let's see. This is O'Fallon Park in St. Louis, Missouri. Yes, this is a lake they usually stock with rainbow trout during the wintertime. That'll probably be the beginning of next month. Water temperature just hasn't gotten cold enough as of yet. This lake's got a lot of bluegill in it, some decent bass, some nice channel catfish, a few big carp. This spot is interesting right here, folks. You notice I'm not getting any little bluegill bites. Every once in a while, that bobber will bob, and then that'll be it. Tell you what, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna see if there is a catfish out here right now. Put a little bit bigger worm on here. Probably get the bluegill to tear me in pieces. We are by a major metropolitan street, Florissant over there, which means you do get some traffic from ambulances going back between Barnes Jewish Hospital and Sioux Hospital. Fell off on me. Linker. That's a good little gobble worm right there. There's a catfish out here. You don't munch on that. You know the trick about when you're using monofilament, you got wind, you gotta check that line. That line will sink. The wind doesn't blow you all over the place. I can't really use my rod over here, I'm afraid. It's fortunately I can't really get a spot to put her in. It's all concrete. That's gonna be holding out there. I mean, there's a nice catfish or something sitting out there. He's gonna smack it. We're not gonna stay here for long, guys. We're moving around quite a bit. Stayed in the first spot a little bit too long, maybe. See, 20 people in. Let's see, 30, 39 thumbs up. Appreciate that, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Something is just barely messing with that worm. There's some nice catfish out there. I'm gonna do something more right there so I don't forget it. I am going to put a worm on the bottom with no weight. Nice little worm on here on the bottom, no weight. I wish I'd have brought my knife. Cut bait probably be a good bet right now. These smaller catfish here. Nice little piece of cut bait. We're gonna cast this out here with no weight. Tree wood. Right out there where that tree is. Very thin wire hook, folks, so if I get a big old carp or something on it, I'm in trouble. Keep an eye on that line. I'm going to leave it slack. This is one of my techniques down here on O'Fallon Park I use a lot during the winter time. I'll use a tiny little split shot with a thing of corn, and I'll set that line up so that the line remains slack. See it over here? And when a trout or something hits it, all it'll do is tighten up that line. And I'll set that hook. Let's see, Robert says, thanks. You're welcome, my friend. Let's see, Seth says, hello, Willie. 15 people in and 39 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, my friends. Oh, there's a bite. Tightening it up fast. Off the little snicker that was a little peck bite. Just like the others. Ah. Those bluegill might be out here. I hate to fish a spot and not even catch a dang old bluegill in it. I want to catch something in this spot. That's out there, no weight. So this is one of the techniques I really get some big carp in this lake too. And the carp in this lake aren't the 8 and 10 pounders you see on the river. These are big old fat pond carp. They 20, 30, 40 pounds. The last one I got down here off that, down there by that boat thing down there with the boathouse, that was probably over 30 pounds. That carp, I could barely even lift that thing in. Hey, I was right in the middle of trout season. So you can imagine I had like 6 pound test on. And that fish ran me all the way out to that island and back several times. That's the only benefit about this lake is that fish can't run that far, to be honest. good spinning combo like this, you've got enough line to where you can basically, they can run across the lake and you'll pull out half the full line. It's only about 100 yards from here to the other side of the lake. So good little reel like this will hold like 250 yards of 6-pound test. That's a lot of line. Little stinker won't hit it when I'm holding it either. These guys are spooky down here in this spot. Tree, Michael. Remember, I'm doing that every time. Oh, boy. You can save your bail spring too by clicking it over by hand. Another old fishing trick. Sorry about the wind, folks. It's a pretty windy day. I had a wind block up, but I don't think it's really helping all that much today. That's impressive over here in this spot. There's got to be something here not keeping those guys from not hearing you warm up over here. Bob back on. Bob back on. I'm just so amazed there's not something on here. I just can't believe there's nothing over here. Okay, that's our second channel catfish, but wow, that's a little guy. That's about half the size of our first channel catfish, folks. Man, and that's the size of the ones I get on the Mississippi River. Little babies. Sheesh, that's small. Yeah, he don't want to open his mouth. Come on, little buddy, come on, open your mouth. How can he not open his mouth? Yeah, he's not doing it. Let's see if I can do this without getting spin. I usually hold him by the mouth because I don't want to get spin. That's our second catfish of the day, folks. Number 2. That's a little guy. That's a little kitten. Little guys with them spots. He got a piece of worm in his mouth. I'm gonna let him keep it. That's our second catfish of the day, folks. Number 2. So we caught 17 bluegill and a 2 channel catfish so far on this feed. All right, buddy. See ya. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right back over here. Back to that cat. Get back to that cat, folks. That's a cool little channel catfish, wasn't it? Let's see, Danny says, I didn't, how? Let me make sure our chat isn't frozen right now. No, it's not. Let's see, Randy says, me too. Where'd that bobber go? And that bobber's gone. Oh, no, I see it. I see it. Just drifted out a little bit. I see it now. It just drifted out a little bit over there. See who do we have in chat. I didn't hear it. And see, Danny says, how many caught, Mike? Let's see, 17 bluegill and 2 channel catfish so far, Danny. All right, thank you, Danny. Appreciate it. There we go. Let's see, Red Bricks, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How you doing today, Red Bricks? Hope you're having a good Saturday, my friend. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Stay in the shade. Yeah, that sun could be a little bit of a. It can really be. It can really tear you up after a while. Oh yeah, stay in the shade. Yeah, the fish can be in the shade. I know what you mean. Guys are very interesting down here right now. This is the first spot we've been where we haven't gotten, pestered by bluegill every cast. I'm getting a few bluegill bites, but not like down there in that other spot. I'll be right to the tree. That's okay. Gotta watch it over my head. This spot especially. We're not gonna stay here much longer, folks. I think we're gonna move down a little bit further to the left, not too far. We just have to pick you guys up in our gear. We're only gonna be a couple feet from our gear, so I think we'll be fine with that. Besides, right past this spot where we are, it opens up a little bit more. We can get some more cast for bass fishing. I can't take more than about 8 or 10 casts for bass in this spot without, running out of area to cast. Gotta have a little open water to cast this bait. Mind you, can throw that over some nice sticks, brush and everything, but it's much easier to cast that spinnerbait in a little open water. You want to throw that spinnerbait around something, but not into it. You can roll it over a log or two, like I said, but roll it down the edge of a tree. Get a little bit closer, then run it over the top of that tree rather than through it. Buddy. Got bobber up. Got him. That's our first bluegill in this spot. Man, it took us a while to get a bluegill in this spot, folks. Number 18. That's our 18th bluegill of the day, folks. Number 18. Cool guy. Gold colors and blue. That looks like a female. Number 18. So we've got 18 bluegill and 2 channel catfish so far. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I love it when those guys, when you try to let them go, they do this. They flatter that tail like they're trying to swim in midair. Ah, let me go, let me go, let me go. Sorry about the wind today, folks. It's another reason why I didn't really want to fight the Mississippi River today. 15, 20 mile per hour winds down on the river turns into 35 to 40 mile per hour sandstorms down there. Especially with the low water. It's beautiful when it's nice and calm down there, but get down there on a nice windy day, and you're going to be eating the beach. Yeah, that sand's going to be like... No joke. Kind of a joke. Got him. Got him. Buddy. Have a little fun with the guy, huh, buddy? And he's like, I'm done. Okay. Number 19. Number 19. Lucky 19, folks. That's another like little 5-incher. We got a bite mark on him. Looks like a bass might have tried to eat him. Yeah, right across the back there. Something got him in their mouth. He got away though. Number 19, folks. Number 19. All right, I think we're gonna move. I'm surprised that little channel catfish was spooking on them bluegill, but he was. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's see, we don't gotta grab everything for this particular move. Just gotta grab the rods and the tripod. Yeah, doing this by myself, I just, you know, keep a lot of this crap at home. A little bit more work when I have to do it on the feed, but I get to share with you guys. Enjoy the outdoors with everybody. Not the type of live feed I usually do, by the way. I usually don't do this kind. Quite a bit more work. Getting old, my legs aren't as strong as they used to be. My knees are strong, but my legs ain't. Yeah, it opens up quite a bit over here. Change angles. All right, there we go. Hopefully you guys don't fall in the water. There we go. Let's see, Cold Creek says, Mike is a great angler. I appreciate that, Cold Creek. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, Scott, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. I appreciate that, guys. All right, let's see what I missed. See, Cold Creek says hello, Seth. See, 16 people in, and 42 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, hanging in there. Let's see, temperature. Let me get a good quick view on this. Let's see. Moving, moving again. Yep, we're trying to find some active fish right now. Keeping up with them. All right, we're good. Everyone's, you know, just talking in chat.
Trying to make sure that's not going to get blown over in the daggone wind. Probably should drop this a little bit. Make her a little bit more stable. There we go. Just don't want to make sure that don't fall in the water. There's hopefully going to be a bass that's down here. This looks like too good of a structure for there not to be a bass. Population of these in every small pond, too. There's a lot of the bluegill and stuff down. Sorry about the wind, folks. It is a little breezy. You don't mind the largemouth bass? Look at how his mouth is literally wider than the inner side of his body, so he could fit something into his stomach that quite literally he couldn't swallow. We've caught fish of all three species today. Let's see, Red Brick says 60 thumbs up. 63 thumbs up. I appreciate that, my friend. Let's see, Cole, Finding, says hello, everyone. I appreciate you coming in, Finding. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that was a link, Red Brick. We got her back on though quick. I forgot about the fact that the links are a little darker coloration. Most of my mods don't put in links. That's alright, you guys do. I forgot about that when a moderator puts a link in, it's you know, the only person that can actually connect to that is me. I forgot if I tapped onto it. I wanted to see whose feed that was. That was Jackson's feed. We got our bait like
be about a half a pound this lake. Get back to some worms, see if we can see what else is out here. Appreciate you guys staying in, my friends. I do. Hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Yep, it is. By the way, it's Saturday. It's Saturday. A lot of people forget that. They go, oh yeah, it's Saturday. I don't have to go into work today. Woo! My favorite program is on today. Yay! Hope it's MBP fishing. Probably not. Yeah, these spots have got some bigger catfish or something in them right now. Because oddly enough, there's not as many, nearly as many bluegill down in these spots in that other side. Put a worm over there and it just sits there for a couple minutes before a bluegill can find it. It's scared to come out. Man, look at that. That worm's sitting over there. It's not getting a nibble. That other spot over there, as soon as that sucker hit the water, it would get a bite. See it over here? Put it right over here, right by the bank. And it's just sitting there. It's sitting there. You'd think a bluegill would tear it out to pieces, but it's not. Yeah, we've success today. We've officially caught, that's all the species we were intending to try to catch today. I'm getting a blister on the bottom of my foot. Ow. That smarts. Ooh. Must have rubbed it wrong or something. That's rare for me to get blisters. Let's see, says Kevin. Let's see, Kevin. Thanks for coming back in, my friend. Let's see, my favorite program is the Power. Oi. Let's see, my favorite program is on today. MBP fishing. Thank you, my friend. I do appreciate that. I'm like, someone actually said that. Oh my lord. Let's see, Seth says agreed. I appreciate that, guys. I do. Let's see, 9 people in. Let's see, and 62 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. And we are by the 3-hour barrier. No, 2 hours and 27 minutes. I'm like 3 hours. I've been doing that. 2 hours, yeah, that's not good, right? That's not good. That wins.
5.5 incher. Number 20, folks. Number 20. Ah, yep. They're about 5.5 inches when I have trouble holding by the mouth. Little guy. Gotta love these fish. I mean, they're just so much fun to catch. Buddy. Seems like there's a few more bluegill down on. Just like over there in that one spot, I caught about a half-pound bass, and then right on that spot where that little bass was, I started catching one. Everywhere else, I was getting bluegill. Like over here, it's like wherever there's a little bass, back down the river either tomorrow or the next day. Today's a nice, much more relaxing day of fishing. It's a really hard bank. Like fish. You know, it's above my shooter, up and down massive banks. Mind you, there's still some big fish in this lake. Got 21. For 21. That's a little guy. That's probably 4.5 inches long here. Yeah, that's just shy of 4 inches actually. So that's about a 3. That's less than 4 inches, folks. That's a little female. Another nice little guy. Hey, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. This is so much more relaxing of a day. Just come down here, enjoy the outdoors with you folks. I'll get back down on the river another day. Either tomorrow or the next day, I don't know. It was just too tempting to not come down here and fish some bluegill, and I had some worms. Got him. That's a little bigger bluegill. That's a little bigger bluegill, folks. Yeah, that's a nice little 6 snap. Hey, buddy. Another nice bluegill, folks. I'm getting better at holding these guys by the mouth. It's about a 5, just a hair over 5 inches. Thought that was a little bigger. He was fighting pretty good, though. The old stinker was fighting pretty good. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Doesn't seem like all the fish are dead to me. Somebody mentioned down here, all the fish died down here. I don't see it. Yep, 20, 22. Yeah, that was our, so we caught 23 bluegill so far. You have 22 bluegill. 22 bluegill, let's see that again. 22 bluegill, a largemouth, and 2 channel catfish so far on this feed, Danny. Let's see, casting carb, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. I appreciate that. Yep, Yep, hungry for them worms. I take a break every once in a while on trips like this. It's a relaxing fishing trip, folks. I get to show you guys the scenery down here. This is the lake we're going to be fishing for rainbow trout during the wintertime. And
It has a got an island out here in the middle of the lake. You can't really cast that island from this side. You can barely hit it from the other side, but this side is just, it's just a little bit out of range. That's about maybe 60 yards. Now I can do it with a heavy weight, but I ain't gonna hassle with all that. Yep, definitely using, they love them real worms. I have seen a big carp jump out here. Actually, several. I've seen like 2 in the middle of the lake and 1 right on the edge of this stuff. About maybe 8 or 9 yards past where we're casting. There's always a definite chance of getting a big carp now. I've gotten them on little pieces of worms down here. All right, who is this? Let me see who this is. A little tricky to see right now. Pierre Coops, what's going on? Pierre Coops says good afternoon. Let's see. Yep. Oh, Pierre Coops says not impossible. Nope, definitely not impossible. There's some big carp in here, folks. There's a lot of carp I get down on the Mississippi River, or you know, the 8, 10, 15, maybe 20 pounds plus. That's about as big as you're going to get them, about 20 pounds. The average down here are in the 20s. These big old, you know, lake, pond carp, they get massive. Freaking bluegill just hit right there by the bank. Look, he's going after my bobber. Got him. Kept going after my bobber. 22, yep, number 23, folks. Number 23. Number 23, folks. Number 23. We're off beat, aren't we? Bring that a little bit. Number 23, folks. And these guys are just, they're cool little fishies. I'm getting bluegill thumb. You believe it? I don't, actually. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Heck, if they're gonna be that close. Guys are like little tiny worms right in front of the hood. Should have bought my dang fly rod down here, man. These little guys tear off all like little flyers. Jump out there in the middle of the lake, but he's so far away from here that the one out there in the middle, and every time I look, I can't see where he is. He's like way out there on the floor of those geese. There's like one over there, there's like at least one or two here. Probably another three over on that side. Lake like this is
there's a food source, like there's a feeder in here or something. I can see a lot more work. This is primarily they just come in here and chew on the edges and stuff.
Yeah, I'm getting worm jerky now. It's like these worms are. This is our like 6th day of having these worms, so they only last actually. They only stay alive about maybe 2 or 3 days.
I'm surprised these guys live. Keep them in your ice box and freezer. They're good, but every time you bring them out here, they're going to unthaw and stuff. So, this is number 10 hook. I hooked like creek tails on these number 10. Amazing. Got him. I forget how many this is now. 24 or 20. I think it might be 25.
25? Number 25, folks. Sounds good to be number 25. Cool little guys. They're getting smarter down here and a little bigger. That's another solid 5-incher. Big enough to keep if you wanted to, but you're much better off letting them go. They get about 7 or 8 inches long. 7's about as minimum as I want to keep them.
Actually, 10 inches is about as big as I want them. They actually get to be like most fish. When they get over about 9 or 10 inches long, about maybe 10 or 11 inches, they get to taste a little funny. That's pretty much as old as a bluegill's going to get. It's an old timer. I can imagine how if you, I'm going to leave that comment out that can be taken. What I say, digger, yeah, they are right in here. In this spot, they're right by the bank in here. They're right on the edge of this rock concrete. It's like that bass was sitting there. Man, he's just holding on to that worm. Wouldn't let go. 5 or 26, I don't know. I lost track. I'm gonna have to ask Danny. I lost track. I think that was number 26. We're working on number 27. Hopefully we can get our 27th here in just a second. Wow, we're good.
Sticker. Got him. Yeah, that's why I was having trouble. Man, that's like another 3-incher. That's number 27, folks. Yeah, that's why I was having trouble looking at one over there. That is like a little like I said, down on the river, that'd be one bite for like a half-pound flathead catfish. Number 27, folks. Number 27. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Just having so much fun down here, guys. Usually I kind of do this kind of thing on my days off, but figured, yeah, what the heck, but let's turn the feed on today. Let's turn the feed on today. Let's share this with you guys. Danny will attest to that. Usually when my days off, I'm either sleeping or I'm fishing. You know, my days off, I'm fishing. I'll go down here to the lake, fish bluegill, catch some bass for a while. I could feel him just, he was just barely holding on to me. Altogether today we've caught 30 of them. Caught 27 bluegill, 2 catfish, and a largemouth. That's not a bad day already. Check that chat. What's going on? And my backpack's there, scooter's there, everything's here. Where is that bobber? Where the heck is it? I need to know where my bobber is before I sit down all the way. Where'd it go? I see it now. Never take your eye off your bobber when you're bobber fishing. You never find the daggone thing again. Let's see, Arizona. Let's see, Arizona again says a little windy there today. Yeah, I apologize for that. It's actually much, much worse on the other side of the lake, which is probably where I'd be bass fishing if I was by myself. That's a nice bluegill there. That's a bigger bluegill there, folks. That's
about 9 3/4. It's a gorgeous fish, folks. That's a keeper there. If you wanted to keep them, 2 of them, you'd have a meal for sure. But we're letting them go, so yeah, that's worth the trip right there. Back on that hook. Oh, wait. There we go. There we go. Got very thin wire hook. See, no blood. It was hooked on the upper part of the, Seth, when you get a bluegill, it'll be hooked on the upper part of his jaw right there. Just gotta push your finger behind it. It's a gorgeous fish. See, buddy? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that was worth the trip right there. Gotta go through a lot of them smaller ones. You see how many small ones I had to go through to get that big one? It's okay still. We're using a very small hook, like a number 10. Number 10 thin wire hook. Whenever I pull a fish out like that, I have to get the hook out. Like every time, no matter where I've got that hook, I've got to make sure I haven't bent this hook. You can bend this hook with your hand just by doing that. Barely, without even trying. There are some better ones out there deeper. I've been wondering that all day. Yeah, that was a bluegill. Now, I can catch them. If I was catching them, I'd be catching them all day long. I wouldn't. Those are as fun as a big old 20-pound carp. That little stinker, he fought, man. He pulled drag for the first couple seconds I had on there. He was pulling drag. Let's see, Arizona. It says Seth. Yeah, windows. Let's see, Arizona says, yep, definitely a good size, Arizona. Yeah, that was over the size of my hand, so I'm gonna say about 9 and a hair. I'm just about 6 feet tall. I've lost an inch over the years. I used to be 6 feet. I went to my doctor one time and said, "Sir, you're not 6 feet tall anymore. You're not 5'11". Where'd it go? Yeah, your spinal cord, collapses in on itself over the years, so you'll lose about an inch in over 50 years. Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. That's what he told me. Where's our bobber setting? I can't really see it. This angle. That is? Yeah, that's it. So there are some bigger ones out here. They're out there a little bit deeper. So I believe that's our 28th bluegill so far today. See, 8 people still in. It's 70 thumbs up. Appreciate that, my friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm surprised people don't like your normal bluegill fishing days. I can sit down on the river and not catch a daggone thing, but have a chance of catching a big fish. Everyone wants to watch it. Sit down here, nice comfortable bank, catch some nice bluegill, some catfish, a couple bass. Just the way it is. Just the way it is, folks. Let's see, Paul says, MVP, send me your address in private. I will send you some tackle. Boy, okay, Paul. I'll check to see if you have an email address. If not, I'll ask Danny to
my address through Discord. I don't do Discord because I've been burned on Discord. I tried a Discord gaming application one time and they hacked into my account and a whole bunch of stuff. I lost the YouTube channel through that. Because if you look on YouTube right now, there are 2 MVP fishings, and both of them are me, except one, it's like 6 years ago. When I started a YouTube channel, like 6 years ago, I can't get into it anymore because the account's been changed. And no matter how much I try, I can't get into it. Now this one I learned over time that individuals told me that if you make several backup accounts, and on one of those backup accounts you have a very easy, simple password, even if someone changes that password, Google will ask you what was your previous password. And if you match that previous password, you'll have access to it in 30 days. You'll be able to shut down that false password and redo it. So I got locked out of this one already once. Let's see, Paul says, that's your email address? All right, let me... All right, I screenshotted that, so I have that now. And you can erase that so you make, if you don't want it on YouTube. Now, email addresses are pretty private. I'll take all the fishing gear I can get, my friend. I literally, all the tackle I own is in that backpack. Which is, it always surprises me how many fish I can catch on that full amount of gear. Who do we have here? I can't see this. Fishing with Manu, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Manu. Fishing with Manu says hi. Yeah, we're just having a nice, more comfortable, relaxing of a day out here fishing for bluegill and stuff. Caught one big, nice, big old long 9.5 inch bluegill. Let's see, we've also caught 26 other smaller bluegill. We've caught 2 small channel catfish and a largemouth bass so far. Pretty nice day so far. Yeah, I could do this kind of fishing all day. I mean, I could literally fish like this for 7 or 8 hours straight and not have a problem doing it. Compared to is when I'm down on the river 3.5 to 4 hours down there on that river. I used to be able to fish that stuff for hours. I spent a few days down there fishing, actually, continuously, like 2-3 days straight. I'd fish for like 8 or 10 hours. I'd take a nap, start fishing again a little later. Well, I don't know about fishing right there. I'm probably stopping it. Sorry about the fish. It was about 8 or 10 inches long. Nice little quarter pounder. Seems like there's like a bass or two in each spot of this lake until the
till the fall. I mean, the late fall when right before they stock it with trout. And it seems like all those bass stack up in like in the backup corners down there where the water warms up quickest in the day. Let's see. Arizona says hello, Manu. Let's see. Did I miss anything in chat? Looks pretty good right now. Let's see, how are we doing, Tommy? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Coming back in, Tommy. Let's see, we've caught 28 bluegill, including one real nice, like 9.5 inch long one, much bigger than my hand. Let's see, 2 channel catfish and a largemouth bass. Let's see, Tommy says, Manu. And Tommy says pier. And Tommy says Paul. We're just about to break the 3-hour barrier, folks. So we've caught over 30 fish in 3 hours. Let's see, Pierce says Tommy. Tommy says pier. I think I do okay with that. Even when I'm bass fishing, I'm trying to keep up with that stat. Yeah, just don't tell Steve Turner it wasn't on one of his spinnerbaits. First bass I caught off feed was on one of his spinnerbaits. Second one was just a little bit smaller. It's just a tiny bit too big for the majority of the bass. Now, if you're fishing like anywhere south of me, his spinnerbaits would be perfect. These guys down here, they're just a little bit too small for his size of spinnerbait. this out. We gotta pull where that line. It happens. That's what. Micro. Another little 3-incher. Cool guys, huh? Alright, see buddy? Look at that. Bass just coming here chasing something right there. Pretty big bass. Coming here chasing stuff. We've broken the 30 barrier of bluegill. Got him. Number 30. That's our 30th bluegill today, folks. Number 30. We've caught 30 bluegill so far today. We've also caught 2 small channel catfish. Well, 1 decent channel catfish too, and a largemouth bass. So 33 of them today so far. Cool guys, huh? Buddy. Thank you. Thank you. See, 9 people in, 73 thumbs up. Appreciate that, folks. Let's see, Seth says, hey, Tommy. Let's see, Seth says, hey, Manu.
30 bluegill. 30 bluegill, 2 channel catfish. Yeah, we also caught 1 bass, but I'll pin that up for right now too. Sorry about that. Got it up first. Let's see, who do we have in here right now? Let's see, Chloe. Oh, Lee, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Lee says hi. Hi, Lee. Sorry about the wind. Alright, you got that right now? That's alright. Alright, we got that in now. Hopefully this will come off because it's very thin wire. Another benefit of having a very thin wire hook. Bends very easily. Of course, the problem is you gotta bend back. A couple times doing that and you're yeah, we got worm jerky. Yeah, these worms are dried up. Yeah, it's so bad. Crazy. Got it back out your deep. We got that bigger one. I think we can do another big one out here. By the way, that big one right up right. Right in there. Once again, I apologize for the wind, folks. We have a wind block on, but it's still not helping that much. Yeah, our bobber's over there, folks. See it? $11 people in and 73 thumbs up. Maybe if I stand in the way of the wind like this a little bit, it'll block it some. Let's see, says, hey, Oklahoma. Hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday, my friends, and hope you're having a great weekend so far. And, bobber's still there. Yeah, our bobber's right at the, just a little to the right of that stick right there, which is basically where that big one hit, that first one. See, says, hey, Tony. As is a public park, folks, so it's very common to have people come down and have like little barbecues out of the back of their trucks. Eat a couple hot dogs, a couple hamburgers. Oh, that's biting. Saw that, bobbing it. Got him. Another small one. Still number 31. Yeah, you won't have to do it for a while. I'll count them in 3s and 4s. So yeah, that's another nice little 5-incher. Number 31, folks. Number 31. Sorry, I'm off camera feed, aren't I? Sorry about that. Number 31. Number 31, folks. I forgot I moved the camera over here at this angle. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. It's gonna be the last day these worms are in good. We've had them 6 days. Store bought one, no more. Don't live this, no long. I should be having the rod over by you guys, but I wonder where they're having it here. That bluegill was a little bigger than the other ones in here. Number 31, you won't have to do it for a while. Up 31, all right. And people in 73 thumbs up. Appreciate that, folks. Sorry about that. Guys got a. Seriously, that car looked like it was about ready to fall apart. It probably had a $5,000 set of speakers in it. Oh well. I never understood. You think you fix up your car before you put some really expensive speakers in it? Maybe put some, decent speakers in it and still fix up your car. Yeah, he's running with it. Muffler, right? Lord. Jeez. Man, that car smelled like a petrol tank. It's the Oblivion. What's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, Red Brick, we've caught 31 bluegill. We've also caught 2 channel catfish and a bass so far. You got my number again. Whenever I find a spot, I can sit there for a minute and get a bigger fish. They find me.
guy there, folks. Number 32. Number 32. That's a long one, but he's kind of thin. Number 32, folks. See you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, huh?
There goes the non-existent muffler man.
Can we get some donations to get this guy a new muffler? Here. Can't hide in that car, huh? Here from a mile away. Beep, 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 beep. Right there. Okay, we're back. Who do we have in now, folks? Let's see. See, catch them beautiful fish. See, let's see, Lower Michigan. What's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And see, Danny's still in the house. What's going on, Danny? Up 31, Danny. You're behind. Up 32. There we go. There you go, Danny. Hope you're having a great, let's see, Saturday, Lower Michigan. Yeah, I'm trying some different camera angles right now. It doesn't seem to be panning out with everybody right now. Out there towards the bobber one. Let's see, they call me Jimmy. Jimmy boy. Keep up the good work. I appreciate that, my friend. I'll try to remember that. Sorry about the wind, folks. It's a little windy out here right now. We're dealing with it. There goes the pipe right up with it again. I ain't go right by the bank. It's just not fun. Yeah, these little stinkers are all over the place down here.
was just a quick decision today. I thought, you know, I'd go out and do some bluegill and bass fishing. And I thought, well, why don't I turn the live feed on? Why not? The worst thing that could happen is no one would show up and the bites would stop. No one catch any fish, so we're already we're already as good for a pretty good day. Catching fish and got people coming and enjoying the show. You're smart. Besides, these worms needed to be used today. They weren't going to live another day. They'd have been just mushed by tomorrow. I figured I might as well use them today. Well, I wish people would blast me like that. I really do. Hopefully the background of the man will keep that down. Got him. That's a little bigger, folks. That's quite a bit bigger back. That's quite a bit bigger, folks. That's why the little bluegill weren't in it by the bank. Yeah, this is a tiny little thin wire hook, so I can't pull that hard. Quick. Yeah, I can't pull that hard. It's a little tiny hook. Hyperactive. I still ain't seen it yet. This is a bass. I guess we'll just jump right now. Again, sorry about the wind blowing. I've had acted one really big. That's a nice town catfish, folks. That's a nice one. That's a solid pound and a half. That's a gorgeous town catfish. Gorgeous fish. Got him right on the lip there tonight. Looks like he's been hooked too around his tongue. Looks like the hook popped out. Let's get a close up of him before we let him go. Just a little whisker shot. That's a cat. That's a cat. That's not a tomcat, but that's a cat. Yeah, he wants to go back in. All right, buddy. See ya. Thank you.
Hey, we've been three and a half hours. I didn't think I'd do a live feed this long. 3 hours and 26 minutes. So yeah, I'm more than enjoyed this feed, folks. I didn't think I'd have enough time to do this. That's 3 hours and 25 minutes. That's been a pretty good feed so far. Yeah, let me pin this. Yeah, we're gonna give it about another 5 minutes before we get out of here. 14 people in, 75 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. We're gonna give this just a little bit longer. Try to keep our numbers good, but I'm more than happy with today's feed. This is the second day in a row for me. I was in here right in here, dude. I don't know how many times I've flipped in over here and I haven't gotten anything. Except that time, he did. Boy, he was in some structure too. I'm glad he didn't dive into it. Besides, it is getting a little noisy down here. It's getting a little active. That's why I decided to start the feed too early. I knew how real active this park gets during the weekends, during the summertime. It's a lot better during the wintertime. To be honest, there's a lot less people when it's 35 degrees out here. When it's a solid 80 degrees, yeah, everyone comes out. Yeah, that music is loud enough for it to be heard. Oh, big bee. Gonna give her a few more minutes right now, folks. Get her to the that 3 hour and 30 minute mark. That way we can say we're still being consistent, as consistent as we can be. More fishes around. More. Yeah, that little sucker fought, man. That was a nice, like, pound and a half channel catfish. I would say about 1.5 pounds on that channel. Yeah, there's like a group of 30 people over there on the other side of this island. It's getting too crowded for me too. I didn't want to really mention that about it. There's too many people in here right now, folks. Crash. That is a truly attractive. Last cast. We have 329.39. Yeah, it's getting a little loud down here, folks, and I want to get out of here before it gets too active. This is Saturday. I mean, it's a beautiful day. It's a great park. It's a public park. It's a great place for people to come out and enjoy themselves. That's why I came out early, so I could come out here and enjoy myself before everyone else did. Woohoo! See the brains behind that? We'll just give her a couple. We'll just push over a minute over that 3 hour 30 minute mark to make sure we have just enough folks in to make her go. Let's see, 15 people in, and let's see, 76 thumbs up. I appreciate that, guys. We're gonna give her till the minute mark. All right. It's 3 hours and 31 minutes. All right, folks. I think we're gonna call her a little early. It is Sunday, and you know how public parks can be during the weekends. We got to get out here, catch some fish. I appreciate you guys coming in. I do. Thanks once again, Danny. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Tommy. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Let's see. Kevin, thank you. Thank you, Paul. Let's see. Yeah. I'm just going to add my old good luck. Stay safe. Hope to see you on the water. Keep doing what you love. Keep them lines tight. And I'll see you on the next one, my friends. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.